Good evening, parents, and welcome to my back to school presentation for the 2020-2021 school year. I'm Ms. Stewart, first grade teacher at University Elementary School. In this presentation, we will begin with a little about me, review curriculum materials, attendance and grading guidelines, online schedule, expectations, and finally, my contact information so we may stay in close contact throughout the year. A little about me. I started out playing school as a child in the backyard with the neighborhood kids. I have always had a passion for helping people grasp new concepts. In high school, I noticed the algebra teacher wasn't explaining all of the steps to solve an equation. I would raise my hand and say, "You mean?" And using math talk, I would give details to assist the other students in the class understanding a tricky equation. They would come up and thank me. My educational background consists of attending high school at a private Catholic school, then attending my local Mercer County Community College. It was there that I was asked to join the Honor Society Phi Theta Kappa after earning a place on the president's list. Because of this achievement and my high GPA, I was able to transfer after a year and a semester to Trenton State Teachers College. I completed my student teaching and earned my Bachelor's of Science degree in elementary education and psychology in 1998. The same year, the college changed their name to the College of New Jersey. They gave me 2 diplomas with both colleges named represented on each. I've been teaching for 20 plus years in the state of New Jersey, beginning my career in Trenton and continuing to the present in the Irvington Public Schools. I also teach in summer programs at Princeton Day School as a specialist instructing a cooking class, comic book illustration, and rocketry to grades kindergarten through 6th. There's nothing like seeing the excitement on a child's face as they blast off their own model rocket for the first time. University Elementary School utilizes a wealth of curriculum and resources for our first grade scholars. Let's start with math. Envision Math 2020 has a digital platform that has truly assisted us in the transition to distance learning. It was already in use within the classroom, so it brought a sense of familiarity and continuity in our scholars online. The videos with vivid and culturally diverse characters are very helpful when introducing and modeling math strategies. Next is English language arts. Reading Wonders is also very engaging to our scholars through the various digital resources and interactive learning games it contains within each unit. The stories are also bright and colorful, with photographs or art that assists scholars in using picture clues as one of their very first reading strategies. They become familiar with reading captions and various genres that provide enriching vocabulary and inspiration for their own pieces of writing. To supplement both math and reading, we use iReady, which contains engaging strategies to practice and assessments. iReady develops a personalized learning path for each scholar that fills in the achievement gaps with which they may be in need of support. It also includes fun learning games that enriches their knowledge of math concepts. Next is social studies, a child's view. We begin the school year exploring details of rules and laws in the community, continuing with how people and places can change and be alike and different according to their environment, and explore various cultures and holidays around the world. Finally, we experience the world marketplace, where we can connect the math concept of currency with how people in the world buy and sell. The scholars always enjoy learning geography and map skills together as we point out the various countries their families and friends connect with. A special part of social studies is SEL, social emotional learning. Here are the components that help our scholars develop interpersonally, currently, and in future relationships as they go out into the world to become productive citizens. They are self-awareness, social awareness, responsible decision-making, self-management, and relationship skills. Helping our scholars gain strategies in each of these areas builds strength and confidence in their daily routines in life. Finally, we have science, another interactive, enriching curriculum that brings the world of scientific inquiry right to their level. We have begun this year with the nature of science and the design process. It's exciting for scholars at this age to imagine that they can think of a question, identify a problem, and design a solution which could potentially make life easier and change people's lives. This is the heart of technology and science inquiry. We will continue the year studying the topics of energy, plants and animals, and end the year with patterns in space. The essential materials needed for class are a computer device such as a Chromebook or tablet, pencil, notebook, crayons, and a headset can be very helpful to allow better focus during instruction. The other day in science, scholars were guided to draw a house for a wood duck, and they were eager to hold up their illustrations and show the class. It's really important to have access to pencil and paper for using illustration strategies and for writing equations or sentences throughout lessons. Just think, writing and typing in the chat during instruction will really ensure their retention of daily concepts taught. Attendance is top priority in University Elementary School. It's cool to be in school. If the children are not present for our discussions and social aspects of our day, they may feel unprepared and less motivated to learn. We want everyone to feel included in our distance learning family. Attendance is a huge part of their participation grade. We want all of our scholars to be included as much as possible. The following slides give you an indication of the current minimum requirements for grades per cycle in each subject area. The more grades your child earns, the better the chances of their success in the next report card. Again, attendance and turning in assignments is key to success in first grade. Math. Tests are 20% of the grade. Quizzes, 30%. Assignment or projects, 40%. Participation, 10%. English language arts. Writing assignments are 25%. Quizzes, 10%. Assignments or projects, 15%. And participation, 50% of the grade. Social studies. Tests are 10%. Quizzes, 20%. Assignments or projects, 60%. And participation, 10%. Science has tests 20%, assignments or projects 60%, and participation 20%. On to the schedule and daily agenda. The daily schedule is posted on the first page of the Google Classroom in the stream. Wednesdays are the one day I will not hold usual office hours, but I'm always just a message away on Class Dojo. By the way, all of you parents really made my day when I was congratulated by Class Dojo for connecting with 100% of you. I look forward to continued close contact throughout the year. Don't hesitate to send messages if you have questions or concerns. This is the framework we follow in each lesson. We begin with attendance and a do now, move on to a mini lesson, then a guided practice, which naturally leads to independent practice when children say, I can do this by myself now. And I can assist some reluctant learners before closing with an exit ticket, reviewing and restating our learning. Like all parts of education, virtual learning includes certain expectations. Number 1, be on time. Number 2, mute the microphone if you are not speaking. This doesn't mean keep it muted, just be respectful that when you are finished, we want it quiet for the next person. Number 3, sit in a quiet place. Other siblings joking and talking around your child makes it really noisy when they unmute to speak. Sometimes it's louder than their voice. Number 4, turn on your camera so we know you are present. Number 5, listen and please answer when you are called upon. 6, finally, be kind to everyone. I am so proud of how our class has been very friendly, saying good morning to one another and welcoming in a new classmate the first weeks of school. Please assist your child with these additional guidelines. Wear school clothes, be ready with that paper and pencil, find a spot with no distractions, eat before class, and make sure a parent or helper is nearby for assistance. To conclude, my contact information. My office hours are at 1:15 to 2 p.m. every day, but Wednesdays for a face-to-face meeting. And I strongly encourage you to message me with Class Dojo because I will receive an immediate notification on my phone. You may also post comments inside assignments, which I receive as I grade daily lessons. Class Dojo will notify me the fastest. Thank you so much for giving my back to school night presentation your attention. Have a great night, and I look forward to working together for your child's benefit and success this coming school year.